Good evening, Central Lane, and welcome to Porch Time. We are live at JTH Construction Studio, where tonight we have a bunch of young ladies in studio vying for Fair Queen and Fair Princess. I almost messed that up. Well, actually, they're not all vying. One's retiring from it. Right. You can't run again? Okay, good. We're done with that. Missed you this morning, Seth. I apologize. This morning, the snooze monster got me. I think it was a long weekend. What's up, Misty? Hello, Reba. Hello, Seth. And I hit snooze maybe 475 times. But instead of coming in and going live, I just went to work. Once again, we're live at JTH Construction Studio. Get on Joe. It's at 765-913-8599. Hello, Vicky. I think you know Vicky.
Oh, my mama.
That is correct.
I just had dinner with her.
American Basement Solutions, Larry Ralph, Senior 1-877-409-2837. Thank you, sir. I will be back on bright and early. I got another show after this about 9, and then tomorrow morning at 6:30. Fathom Real Estate, Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Wellspring, Mr. Bob Goodner's Group, 765-342-6661. Stids Comfort System, 765-346-0195. Get a hold of Caleb. Livewire, Tommy Walls Electrical Consulting, 765-792-4012. Trapper Tim's Wildlife Removal and Nuisance Wildlife Removal and Pest Control. I messed that up.
Yeah, you did.
I normally don't.
Right the first time.
Trapper Tim's Nuisance Wildlife Removal and Pest Control, 765-913-7553. Logan's Cosmos, 765-318-3388. Wayman's Furniture Appliance and Mattress, 765-342-4339. The Yard Barber, Randy Payton, 765-318-4108. Hometown Nutrition Martinsville, 765-315-0738. They open at 7 a.m. now. You cannot beat that. 2024 Paragon Homecoming Festival, 100-year anniversary, 765-318-0899. Get a hold of Mr. Finney. Those dates are August 30th through September 1st. HRC Heating and Cooling. Mention this ad and you will receive $50 off any service. 317-535-0322. And last but not least, Burpo's Tree Service, Jason Burpo, 765-346-5948. Please support our sponsors. They help us do this foolishness every day. And without them, we couldn't do it. So shop local and support our sponsors. That's a lot of sponsors. We always take more, though. All right, ladies, how we doing, Daphne?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. This is the third or fourth time on air?
Probably third. I'm not sure. We've been down here. I know I've arranged for the girls to be here a few times too. So, but no, it's good to be back.
It's good. I can't believe it. It's time.
It is.
You know what I mean? We just put the Christmas tree up.
There have been some counties that have already crowned their queen for the year.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Already? What's up, Connie? Wow, that seems way early.
Yeah, but
they haven't had their fair though, have they?
Right. They just have their queen right now.
Do you know when the earliest fair is?
Probably the first week of June would be my guess, with Memorial Weekend and everything. I would think probably the first week. You got to get the kids out of school too, I would assume. Right. Okay, so June's the first one. I was just like, wow, that'd be early to have a fair right now. Yes. Plus it's cold. Yes.
And rainy.
Yes.
Stop it, Chloe.
Don't do anything.
Hello, Eli. You guys may remember this one right here. She's the one that hit me in the face with a pie last year to raise money for the 4-H kids, which I heard that was they were able to take $4,000 of that and give 4 kids $1,000 scholarship.
Wow, I hadn't heard that.
That's what
awesome.
I heard. Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to verify that, but that's what I was told by somebody from. You all need some cheese with that wine. I hear you, Reba. So if that's the case, maybe this year I can hit Chloe in the face with the pie and you raise my money.
I would do that. I think that there's a lot of people that would love to see me get hit with the pie.
So why don't we go around the room, introduce the ladies first, then we'll get into the competition.
Sounds good.
We'll start here, or we'll start over there. Who's winner? Who's first runner up? Olivia, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. You've been on. You were just on recently.
I was.
With Jamie. You got to go up there with Jamie Fuel.
Yes.
And you accomplished quite a bit. Can you tell us that real quick?
Yes, it was definitely a long, fun-filled weekend. Yeah. I have learned so much through that weekend, and I've got to meet some amazing, wonderful women. But I got first runner-up, which is so huge, and then I got Miss Congeniality, and then Contestant's Choice. So really good honors.
Right, and that was on a state level, was it? Was it not?
It was, yes. It was Miss Indiana.
So you can go. You're going back next year, I assume.
Well, okay. So if I win the Miss Morgan County, because I'm going to do that again, because that's where my heart's at right now.
Okay.
I won't be able to, because I'll be competing at the Indiana State Fair level.
So this, depending on what happens in the fair contest. Okay.
Right.
And you're running
per state fair rules. You cannot hold more than one title in the calendar year.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you win state fair, then you're representing the state. And our program is modeled off the state fair program, so we have the same guidelines for both Princess and the state and the Queen.
I understand. So, but you're running for the Fair Queen.
Yes.
Okay. Maxie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. You've been in before also?
Yes, you were here earlier in the summer.
Last year you were?
Yeah, we were talking about the rodeo night, and I remember the idea of us doing something with the bulls came around.
No, that didn't come around.
Well, in our hearts it did. But, yeah, we talked about that.
That's fantastic. And what are you running for?
So I'm running again for Miss Morgan County again.
Miss Morgan County.
Super excited to do. I'm a third runner-up in Miss Congeniality.
From last year?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Chloe.
Hi, everybody. How are we doing?
We're not. I still owe you from last year, and I'm going to get you back. Chloe's the one that hit me in the face with the pie, Seth.
Well deserved.
Has Miss Morgan County ever won the state title?
No, we have not. And we've tried. Since I took over, that's been one of my goals, to get one of the girls in the top 16. Mm-hmm. And you just never know what's going to happen that day. I've worked with the State Fair pageant for several years. Even when I wasn't director of this pageant, I judge statewide. The best that we've ever done was probably in the mid-90s. We had a top 5, so meaning that they made the Queen's Court. So that was a really great honor.
That's outstanding.
Yes, but it's time. I mean, that was over 25 years ago, so it's time for us to do it again. And
sure.
I need participants in the program to get to that state level.
Tell me, you were Princess last year.
Yes.
And you are right now.
Yes.
So you can't run again.
Well, so if I wanted to and I was of age, I could.
What's of age? I have to be
I'm
above
not
18?
the correct age to run.
Run for Fair Queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, 18 and above.
Right, because again...
Sorry, youngin'.
Yeah, because again, that's state fair rules.
Right.
Because Miss Indiana State Fair becomes an employee of the state of Indiana, because it is actually the state fair falls.
Really?
Yes, falls under the Department of Ag and all that. It's all a state agency.
I did not know that.
Because of that, they have to be 18-year-old, and they get paid a salary and everything just like any other state employee would.
Is it a decent salary?
It's a salary.
So I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, it's temporary employment. But there's many other things. I've known a lot of former state fair queens, and they have went to do pretty amazing things.
Right.
So it's a great honor.
Okay. First of all, what day's the fair?
That's a great question. The fair,
I think it's the week
July
before.
6th.
Yes.
July 6th.
Yes.
Through that
the first
following
night.
Saturday, which I do not have that date.
13th.
Yes,
I think?
yes. But our pageant is going to be June 15th, because we want to make...
2 weeks early.
No, that's when it was last year.
3 weeks early almost.
Yes. Well, we want to get the girls time, because especially with the Queen candidates, a lot of them, with them being 18, a lot of them are already out of high school. They're probably doing summer internships, summer jobs. We want to give them plenty of time to make arrangements.
But it's the same day as the concert again.
It's always going to be the same day as the concert, because we like the Queen to come and go
to
that
the concert
evening.
at the evening. Is it over with in time?
Yes, we're going to start at 1:00, and depending on the number of girls, we should be done by 3.
Okay. I remember you guys coming last year.
Yeah, it's not that's why we do that. And also, it's a lot easier for judges to get judges to come and not have a whole day. Some of the pageants I've judged, if you're driving 2 hours away, you have to be there at 9 a.m. to do your interviews.
Right.
Then you have that break until a nighttime pageant, and then you're back on the road late at night. So we try to be mindful of the judges' time, mindful of the girls' time, and then get them there to kick off the fair at the concert.
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Haley, and hello, Patty.
Grammy!
Yeah, that's a long day, and everybody. I was involved with the fall foliage with doggone it, I'm brain dead here. Jody, when they first started bringing that back, and I was helping her on that, and I had no clue what all went on. And the mornings and afternoons, and you guys are always doing something, and it just seemed like it took forever. And then 6 o'clock at night, they judge a winner, and boom, there you have it. But it's an all-day event. We will have the midway running Sunday night at this year's fair. There you go. And that is the 8th, Vicki. If the 6th is Friday.
Seth just said it was the 5th through the 13th, so whatever date that is.
So the 5th is a Wednesday?
The 5th is a Friday.
It's a Friday. The 4th is on a Thursday?
I don't know. Yes, maybe?
Yes.
Holy cow.
And it'll all be here before we know it.
But see, I love the dates move back. But it's almost like you go, concert 4th of July fair, and then we're done. All the way to the fall foliage. So it's like, what do we do now? We got to come.
We go to the Great Indiana State Fair.
I like staying home.
That's all right.
But it is a fantastic fair. I used to go all the time. Yes. So that's an option.
Yes.
I don't want to knock the state fair.
No.
You're an employee of it. Animals start going the 5th. You're not an employee of the state?
I'm not an employee of the state fair.
No, you're not?
No.
Of the Morgan County Fair?
I'm not an employee. I'm a volunteer.
So you're just a volunteer, so then I can knock it.
Yeah, no. But there's a lot of hardworking 4-Hers that go to the state fair. That's fun to see them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason why I got moved back is so our kids can go.
Right.
And that's the beauty of it all.
Yes.
Animals start going the 5th. Mm-hmm. So that's fantastic. See me at the Grandsons Friday the 5th at the rodeo. Seth, I thought you want me to come there and go live and watch you ride a bull. So anyway, your event is the 15th.
June 15th.
But when's the deadline to sign up?
Well, the deadline is going to be May 6th because in addition to the full day of pageant, we have a lot of prep that we do because we want every girl to feel comfortable and prepared. That's another big goal. When I was queen 25 years ago,
I do not raise goats.
We basically just would have like an information meeting. This is the schedule, and then you had a very short dress rehearsal, and then you were on stage. So my goal is to make every girl feel comfortable, get them lots of practice, answer any questions, and just also this is a great opportunity for girls to meet other girls that they wouldn't necessarily know throughout the county.
It's a long day, and you guys have all been through it. Mm-hmm. And you guys have all been a part of the fair, and that week you guys are really busy. You have to go to every event, correct? Just about? Or as much as
try. As hard as we
What time do you guys got to be there? Like at noon normally?
I kept a camper on the fairgrounds.
Yeah, as a 4-H'er, it helps when you're still actively in 4-H, but for us, well, I mean, we showed up. It kind of depends on what was going on that day. Like, you know, if we had shows, we would get there at 9 in the morning, 8 or 9 in the morning. You know, we'd stay until the grandstand event was at least halfway over, so we get to say hi to everybody and, you know, make our rounds.
It's fun stuff. Long week, though. Hopefully we have perfect weather this year. It wasn't bad last year, though, was it?
We had a pretty good fair week last week.
Yeah.
Last year.
I got a little hot, I think, at the end. Hello, Lorena. But I don't recall very many rainy days, so to speak.
I can't really think.
I don't think there was. I mean, there was a couple mornings where it was just perfectly cloudy, so it wasn't too hot.
Yeah, it wasn't like super hot either, which was always a blessing for Fair Week. It always seems that we could have very cool weather the week before, but once fair time comes,
it gets hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seth said he was 3 when you were queen, Daphne.
That's probably true. Thanks, Seth.
Stop it, Seth.
I've known Seth literally all of his life.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
So that's been a long time. So you need people to sign up. How would someone want to sign up? What do they go to?
Well, there's a couple of different ways you can do that. The best way is to follow us on Facebook or Instagram. And the link to the application is there. Next Wednesday, I believe, April 17th, we're having just a call-out meeting with just kind of fill questions, what's expected, and just kind of go through that, kind of the schedule, what's going to be expected once you're crown queen or princess, or even the court. Another thing I wanted, based on what other counties do, is to get the court more involved because it's a great experience for the girls. They all have. I've been very blessed this year, this past year with my first year as being a director. I've had great girls. They've been awesome to work with, even Chloe, but she's been great, and everything I've asked them to do, they've done. And it's just really been a pleasure to work with these girls. And I'm glad some of them are coming back. And when Chloe turns 18, I know she'll be back.
Best believe it. And all the events she's made us go to, has been extremely fun. And no, Grammy, you can't run.
Vicky says Sunday, July 7th at 6 p.m. the Midway will open up. Last year. It didn't open until Monday due to carnival contracts with another county. Seth says you don't look a day over 21. Or were you talking to me, Seth? I'm just double checking. What's the age limit? Patty wants to know.
That's why I said no.
I'm teasing you. Ansley's not here. She's in school.
Yes.
The current Fair Queen.
Correct. But she is going to be there at our meeting next week, at least by Zoom at the very least. So she was actually a princess also at one point. So she's been through the program. I think she's maybe our first princess queen because, again, when the state fair changed those rules, we changed our rules to reflect that. So our princess is age 15 to 17, and then the queen is 18 to 21, cannot be turned 22 by a certain date by the state fair rules.
Thank you for having them come to our egg hunt. The kids loved it.
Yes, that's another thing. Like when I took over, we're going to be an active court. We're going to be an active queen. We're going to be out in the community. So if there are parades that the community has that they'd like us to be in, events like we went to the Herald Ringer. Again, like I said, I've known Seth and his family all my life, and I knew that would be a great community event.
Right.
Just giving some helping hands and just giving more positive image of the fair and what these ladies have done.
Sure. Now, I had Peter Cottontail in here night before Easter, so it's kind of iffy with him right there. So he's kind of scary because it was him.
Right.
So you ladies excited? I know you're not. I mean, what do you do? What does she do now that it's over? When it ends, you got to turn your crown, and then you're free for a year to not do anything, right?
Well, no, not necessarily.
Londa. But is she still part of the court? Or part
won't be.
I'll be a part of the 2023 class.
Alumni.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That's kind of weird, though. You just win it, turn it over, and you're done. And then you got to wait until you're 18 to run again.
Well, I can run for different pageants as well for practice.
That's true.
Right.
Fall foliage.
Fall foliage.
You guys both run for fall foliage? Yes?
I ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan on running this year
good.
if I don't win this title. But,
sure.
like Chloe said, for the practice.
Now, could they win fall foliage and state? No.
You cannot hold two titles.
No, regardless whether there's state involved or not.
Right.
I see. Hello, Robert. Very interesting. The fall foliage is October? Yeah. Early October?
Yes.
The pageant's in August, though.
Are you going to run?
I don't know yet.
Is there, was it a queen and a princess in that also?
Yeah, I'm not for sure.
Junior Miss and Little Miss, yes.
Yeah.
I know they do all the little ones. I'm not ready to jump in that arena.
Yeah, that we did that
I'll
first
leave that to
year.
Jamie.
Oh, yeah, Jamie runs that. Yeah, that's right.
I'll leave that to Jamie.
Jamie might be busy.
Yeah, I know. So.
When's her next? She just booked tickets to Vegas, did she not, or wherever it's at?
Yes, she did.
For Mrs. America contest.
That'll be like the end of August. So right when kids are like going back to school and everything.
So isn't that outstanding that we have a Mrs. Indiana here, and someone for you ladies to look up to and follow her footsteps in pageantry, because here she is. She's right from her own backyard. Kevin is like Shrek with it. Robert, I was sitting here thinking the same thing, but green Shrek or human Shrek when he took the potion? That's what I want to know. I love my fans, I swear to it.
Did Shrek actually take a potion?
Yeah. Shrek 2.
The greatest animated movie ever.
That's actually disgusting.
Shrek 2?
Kevin, stop.
My kids love that. We still watch it to this day.
Get out of me swamp.
Get out of me swamp. It gets better every day, I swear. I love my job. Anyway, sponsors. Do you need sponsors?
Hey, I will always take sponsors. Depend. Last year we had some great sponsors. Connie Etter Photography always does the Queen's headshot for State Fair for the program. Some local boutiques here in town, Wood and Cotton and her boutique, they sponsored an outfit for the Queen. Sydney's Spa here in town, they did a pampering package for the Queen.
That's fantastic.
Berries and Ivy, all those. If there's any business that would like to sponsor, whether it can be as easy as a gift or a gift certificate or sponsoring something for all the contestants or whatever you want to do, we are happy to give you the advertisement. and kind of promote you. And we also promote you on our social media. For example, like when the queen was picking out our outfit, she went to both of those boutiques and took pictures, and we did kind of a little fashion show. And we always do a shout out for small business Saturday during Black Friday and all that.
Thanksgiving weekend.
All that. If there are local businesses that want to host the girls for lunch during Fair Week, to kind of give them a break from the heat and the air conditioning, and get them in the air conditioning, they're happy to come out and do a lunch. Johnson County does that with their Queen's Court. They have different businesses throughout town sponsor the lunch for the girls. And when again, same, we will promote you on social media in our program. We're all about giving back to the community. And even if it's something like, I know that we do the cookie stroll here. If you want the girls to come to the business and help pass out your cookies, or if you have other events that you need the girls to come to, we're happy to do that.
There's lots going on in this community all the time, and there's so many different things they could do, and it seems like you're getting involved. They get them all involved. So you're running for queen, and you're both running for queen.
Yes.
Were you runner up last year? Yes, no, second and third, basically.
Yeah. So Olivia was first runner up. I was
second and
third
then,
in Miss Congeniality.
Okay.
Yep, so I've got 2 titles.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be it's both you guys have hired in or signed up, right?
Only one of them is signed up. But the other one gets a pass because she was in a pageant this past weekend.
So we won't say who it was, will we?
No, we won't say who it was.
Hide your face?
She's also the same girl that I had been asking to do this for about 3 years, and finally took my suggestion.
So are you going to be in the contest this year?
Yes, I just need to sign up.
Okay. So I was just making sure, but we need more contestants. Clearly,
yes, we do.
Princess and queen.
Yes, and it's a great experience. I will say, even if you're not a pageant girl, I was not a pageant girl. Still not a pageant girl, because I'm 5'1", and I'm just that's not me. But anyways, I had a strong
Clearly
passion.
You were, you won.
Yeah, well, I had a passion for my community and a passion for 4-H, and it was my first year after being a 10-year 4-H member that I had no idea what I was going to do with myself during fair time, and it was the fair's 50th anniversary, and my mom said, please run for Fair Queen. I'd already done it twice, had not placed, not even made top 5, didn't even get to answer the onstage question, nothing. And I'm like, Mom, I wouldn't be embarrassed anymore. Yeah, I'm like, I've already been I had my first year of college under my belt. Why? I'm not going to do that again. And she's like, all right, please just do it. It's the 50th. And I was like, all right. So I literally walked my application into the fair office the very last day and just kind of went in with an attitude, this is me, this is how I'm going to be, and like it or not. And I guess they liked it. And it was an amazing experience. And it's something that I still cherished now, and it has opened so many networks with me, even meeting other women just in different areas of my life. It seems like there's always some type of fair connection with different people, and there's just, when you find out somebody's been a county queen or been involved, it's just kind of fun.
Jamie feels so sweet. First next, and I met when we moved to Martinsville. What's the toughest part about being in a pageant, ladies? One at a time, or is it this on stage, or is it the alone one-on-one questioning? Or
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
For me, personally, I think my hardest part was getting out on stage. And, like, growing up as an actor, like, I've always been on stage, but I was also playing a character, so it wasn't me. So putting myself out there and going out on stage and being my true authentic self and just being like, this is me, and being vulnerable, that can be kind of nerve-wracking. So definitely the on stage.
Totally exposed out there on the island.
Yes.
Steph said it's 75th year go around. Very important year.
How about you?
What about Max? What do you think?
I'd say the hardest part for me personally was, again, like Olivia said, getting out on stage.
Move it a little closer.
Sorry, getting up on stage. I know probably the speech was the hardest thing for me.
That's what
You know, you're up there on stage all by yourself. You know, you're looking out at a crowd of people, but, you know, if you just take a deep breath and go for it and, you know, improvise if you mess up, that's all you really can do. And, you know.
Sure.
That's just
you're telling your story. They don't know if you're right or wrong. Just run with it. You know what I mean? Smile right through it. What about you, Chloe?
I don't know, Kevin. Actually, to be 100% honest, the onstage portion is the easiest to me. Like, I find that, like...
The most fun?
Slay.
What's the hardest then?
Probably getting up early in the morning. Everything else, usually I'm just like,
Just go with it?
Yeah.
What about the questions? So did you have to answer questions in front of judges? Or is that the speech? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, no. So I did a speech about my older sister, and I started to cry during the speech, and I forgot half of it. And I don't think anybody knows I forgot half of it. Amelia says hi, Daphne.
Amelia says hi, Daphne.
But
they don't know whether you forgot half of it.
Exactly.
Just
they
keep
didn't.
Moving.
And then when they asked me, like, what word was it? Confidence, maybe?
I don't remember what
confidence.
Yeah.
And I spouted off some randomness.
That
and it worked, I guess.
Me.
So those who don't know about the pageant, there is an interview portion where it's depending on how many girls we have, 2 to 3 minute interview it's a round robin style where you're a one-on-one with each judge and you rotate through the judges.
Right.
That happens the morning of the pageant.
That seems like that would be the most difficult.
That's actually my favorite part.
Really?
Yes.
No trick questions or anything like that? Pretty cut and dry? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. And as a judge, that's my favorite part because that's really when you get to see their personality and you get to see what they're passionate about. And that is during an interview when you are one-on-one with that girl and you are looking at their bio and you're seeing and you find that thing on that bio that they just love and you can just see them light up on their face light up about that. It's a great feeling, and then you really do feel their passion and what you've kind of broke that shell. So that's my favorite part as a contestant and as a judge and as a director. I love doing the mock interviews. So we have the interview portion, and then they have a 1-minute speech that they give in the afternoon to the open auditorium that is based on state fair. All of our rules are based on the state fair rules.
So what is the speech? Is it whatever you want?
It can be about anything you want. I've heard speeches about people who want to be pilots. I've heard speeches about Big Sisters. I've heard speeches about Disney films, just different things. So it's kind of anything you want.
Breeze on.
And then after that, we have our professional wear, and that can be anything from a suit to a dress and pants, skirt, and then they have their formal wear, and there's some guidelines for the formal wear. Usually it's your prom dress. My goal is to not have you go out and buy anything. Try to use as much of your wardrobe or somebody that you can borrow to do this pageant.
It's a lot of work. Chloe has so much knowledge.
Thank you, Reba.
Do you know Reba? Hello, Bree.
Is it my aunt, Bree?
Yeah, it's Bree.
Hey, Bree.
Hello, Tina. Hello, Jamie. What's up, Quinn? I know it's a lot of work. Hannah won it the 1 year. Am I right on saying that?
Hannah Green?
Yes. That was a very tough year for her.
That was a very tough year.
But she got through that, and that was the first year I was involved with it, and just broke down on the stage and let it all out. But
and she's a fierce person now.
Oh yeah,
she's a
workout queen. She's a police officer.
She's a police officer.
In Brown County, I believe.
She's in Johnson County. I actually work with her in Johnson County.
Do you really?
Yep, I see her probable cause affidavits all the time.
She's a sweetheart.
Yep. So that's another person I probably wouldn't have gotten to know without this connection. So it's really fun to see what where they've ended up. Previous queens, not only on the state level, but our little circle. That's one thing. Another thing, when I came back and became involved, I've kept like a kind of a network of former queens. We have a Facebook page. I try to have as many pictures of former queens up for the pageant. And with the 75th coming up, we are hosting a former queen reception, and we are looking for former queens. I have a lot of their information, but if there's someone that you know is a former fair queen and you have their contact information, message us on Facebook.
So how many, for lack of better words, are still around?
Several. You've got all from the 80s on. I think most of them, around, as alive or around as in the community? Around as in
alive.
Okay, yes.
I remember I think you hit on this last year and said you were going to try to get this pulled off. But
yes.
I couldn't remember the number you gave
Yes, I can't. I unfortunately know the very first Fair Queen. She has passed.
Yeah.
But I think we're doing pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's good to know.
I mean, through the 70s on.
75th year?
Yes.
That's a lot of queens. And you figure they got to be, you got to figure they had to be 18?
Actually, they might have been 16.
16 back then?
Possibly. The other fun thing is, as I've been looking through pictures, and Patty Dowell, who's with the Genealogy Society, she's been posting some really fun fair pictures on their Facebook page. And so as you look at, and she's had some pictures that I didn't have in my archives, and we've kind of traded back and forth. But the first few queens, if you've noticed, they all have the same crown. Right. And they didn't get to keep their crown back then.
So they had to give it back.
So they had to give it back every year. And then there was one who actually ended up keeping it. So all the other ladies that never got to keep their crown, they kind of like, when we had the reception for the 50th, they were all like, why did you get to keep the crown? We didn't get to keep the crown. Right. So that's funny. And the crown back then, it's the most random crown you could imagine. It has like seashells all over it. Here we are in the middle of the Midwest, and our Fair Queen crown.
Not very many seashells around here. Yeah.
So that was kind of fun. Now our girls, they do get to keep their crown, and no seashells.
The entire fair has evolved, because I can think back when I was a kid that all those food places that you eat, those used to be tents with sawdust like ankle deep in them. So you would go in there, and that's where you ate. And then the Merchants Building was there, always.
It used to be a tent.
It used to be a big tent. That's right. But the hog barns were, I think the barns were still there.
As far as I can remember.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Merchants was a tent, and then they eventually got a roof on it. But everything that you see structure now was pretty much a tent back when I was a kid, and sawdust everywhere. Just like everywhere. But it's changed. It's gotten so much better. People are envious of what our fairgrounds has compared to their own.
Yes.
And how the setup is and everything. So it's always a good time. Can't wait. I'm ready for a walking taco or a taco salad already. I always make a joke of that. We always have a good time out there. We're going to have to figure out a way to raise a little money.
Let me pie him in the face.
No, I don't know. We did last year. It's the food eating contest, the pie eating contest. That's where the ladies got involved last year.
Yes.
That's where this derived from, where I ended up getting hit by five.
I'm sure we can think of something.
I'll get pie in the face. I'll let Kevin pie me in the face.
No, well, I don't want to. No, I'm not hitting you. It would.
Let Grammy do it.
We'll
give a shout out to Queen Ainsley, who's studying very hard at Purdue.
Yeah.
We miss her.
She's probably a little upset after the weekend of the basketball game. So.
Yeah. But wait. How did IU do? Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't even show up. Boiler up!
Yeah, Kev.
No banners at all. Welcome to Purdue. Sorry.
Oh, wait. How many men did IU put on the moon? Oh, yeah, that's right. And I didn't even go to
Purdue. Right. No, I could bring up Notre Dame, too, because that's where my heart bleeds for football. So, anyway, what's up, Keaton? So... What's the date again? Cut off May 6th?
May 6th.
Got to be signed up by then.
Yes. I would really like you to be signed up by then, because we start our workshops on May 8th, so 2 days later.
Oh, wow. So it's pretty quick.
I want people to be there. You can ask these girls, I run a tight ship, but a fun ship, I hope.
Yeah.
Yes. Chloe's not sure.
No, it's not. Okay. I'm not saying she's just organized, but that's not what I mean when I say no, it's not a tight ship. I mean, like, it's like a fun, have fun. I feel like...
I'm a mom of 3. I work full time, and I live 45 minutes away.
And she's a Disney fan, so.
Oh, you're a Disney fan?
Hardcore Disney fan.
Yes,
really?
Hardcore. Didn't you, just go to Paris?
I did just go to Paris to Euro Disney.
Really?
I did.
How was that?
It was amazing.
Wow. I don't know about going to Paris for anything, but yeah. I've actually been there, but that was years ago. But I don't feel like flying anywhere right now. Not a lot of fun stuff. I forgot they even had Euro Disney over there. So you've been to all the Disneys here in the States?
I have.
California, Florida?
Yes.
Liked it?
I did.
Have you read? Okay, so we're going to play this. The daughter has a book show on once a month, and last night she was talking about and I hope one of the people they're on, Seth, is Lorena on? She'll know. It's a retold story of some of these Disney books.
Oh.
And it's unbelievable, the twist to them.
Did you hear what I said previously? I have a mom of 3. I work full time.
You got to read a little bit, though. But they're not long books. They're not big.
Are they Audible because I have a 45-minute commute every day?
They probably are Audible. Seth, you got to save me here, or Lorena does.
Grimm's Fairy Tales? Because those are actually the original fairy tales.
Oh, I've heard of them.
No, this is. I don't know if it's Grimm's Fairy Tales.
Yes.
This is Hooked, and it's just a totally different version of everything.
I don't like people to mess with my Disney stories.
I know. That's how I felt too. But I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Seth, I can't believe it, but his wife was on as a big reader, like my daughter, and they were discussing this last night. And then you said Disney. I was like, oh, wait a minute, because this was Captain Hook, and they had The Lion King, and these other stories that they retold from a different point of view. So it's pretty cool. Anyway.
Well, I'll have to.
So you guys are like Disney princesses then. The crowns, real? Let me see. Can I see a crown?
Sure.
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
I'll mess your hair up.
No.
Yes, there's somebody putting every single little rhinestone in there.
Yes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And actually, the crowns.
Hack job of
the crowns just came last week.
These did?
No, the new ones.
For the new ones?
Yes.
Very cool. Very heavy. Shockingly.
Hey.
I suggest patting. Put it on.
Oh no!
Yes, please.
No,
Yes.
I'm already judging the contest. And Kevin, you have your hair; it will hurt your head. Thank you.
No, Connie, it won't.
No, Connie,
it has cotton balls glued on the inside, so it doesn't hurt your head.
You glued that on there?
Yeah, I was kept.
It might snap.
Scabs on the side of my head.
It might snap.
Nice.
No, somebody will take a picture of that, and I will get in trouble 5 years from now for something. Trust me.
Too late.
I'm gonna go back and screenshot that and send to every family group.
Funny thing is, it was too big for my head.
Oh, it's too small in my head.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Kevin.
Hit me in the face with the pie again. See what you get. No, if you forget what happened, this one was sitting in the same spot last year, and we were talking about the pie eating contest for the fair. And I forgot. I don't know if you were running that or who was.
I was not. I think that might be Christy Woods.
That might have been for the 4-H.
I can't remember who does that.
Christy Woods.
She was there. I saw her.
But who was in here? Was it Chrissy? Yeah.
No.
You guys were talking about pies. Like
Ansley was in here, so it was.
It was for 4-H.
It was a lady.
It was for the homemakers. They were here talking about the bake off, and they were talking about pies and stuff.
But
and something came up that. Something about Gray's pies, and she said I could eat a whole strawberry pie.
Yeah.
I still could if Kevin would have let me.
Liberty says, hi, Chloe, but you were making me gag because I know I have a connection at Gray's, and I told him to triple up the strawberries. It was literally that deep of strawberries. Oh. And she's just inhaling, and I'm like, Chloe, stop. If you choke out, I'm like, stop. Just pick the pie up and hit me in the face. And she's like, no. And I'm like, I'm going to turn this way. And I turn back around and smoke me in the face. I do this, and she doesn't do anything. So I go, hey, boom. And it's on camera.
Yeah, I remember watching it. Yes.
But we raised money that day for the 4-H people. So
right. Yeah.
If you guys, when you guys get back into that this year, let me know, and we'll.
I will say one thing now that you've brought up 4-H. You do not have to be a 4-H member to run for Queen or Princess.
I was going to ask you that.
That is not a requirement. We just ask that you be involved in something in the community, whether it be Girl Scouts or a church group or some other community organization. We just want you to have
what are some of the requirements?
Morgan County
residents.
Yes. Yeah. The age for the different categories. Okay. Pretty much you can't hold more than
one position,
one title after being crowned. I think that's it. No professional models.
Huh. No fear of that for me. Trust me.
We just want good people, and if it's something that I encourage people to step outside of their comfort zone.
It's where you find out who you are.
At the very least, you will develop great interview skills that will help you get into colleges, get jobs, or do anything where you have to interview.
Right.
I have not heard, and maybe people are just being nice, but I've never heard somebody regret doing a pageant.
I regret it.
I don't think none of you girls regret it. You wouldn't be back here tonight, that's for sure.
No, I got to pie Kevin in the face. Why would I regret it?
I got hit in the face twice last year with a pie, so.
So I think that's a challenge for 3 times this year.
No, that is not a challenge.
It is the 75th.
Sneak attacking. both sides.
It's coming up. I cannot believe we're almost halfway through April and then rolling into May. And next thing you know, it's going to be fair time. I wish you girls luck this year.
Thank you.
I know at least one of you's registered. The other one's not. So right now, I'd say you have the inside track. And then next year, I look for you all later on if one of you don't win for the fall foliage. And if you guys enter the pie eating contest, let me know. We'll show up and go live with that. I'll be in the booth anyway during the fair, right in our normal spot.
Oh, we hope to come back too.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, but there's a little ways between now and then. We come back between now and then with everybody that enters. How about that?
Yeah, you could come. Maybe, do you ever go remote?
Well, sometimes. Every night at the fair.
Yeah, because when we have some of our meetings that we have coming up, when everybody's together, instead of bringing everybody here, if you could bring...
So you'd let me come view a meeting and let it go live?
Sure.
Okay.
Did he just say he was going to wear a dress to the meeting?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Plus, winner gets to represent Morgan County State Fair. That is correct.
Right.
Sorry, Kev.
You kick me.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And there's also a scholarship for the Queen. It's at least $1,000 from the Fair Board, and we sometimes have some other community sponsors that give the scholarship to the Queen.
Well, that's what they said about it's 4 scholarships, different thing. But what's he talking about? Sponsorship amounts? Are you talking any amount? Any amount
that you want to give, or if there's something specific you want to sponsor, like if you want to sponsor the Queen's Trophy, or something to that effect, or a scholarship, or if you want to sponsor like bouquets. I
always know it's the girls are out there all week and they have to live out there.
And also you can sponsor dinner or lunch for the court. There's not really I don't know what my mom was saying. Sorry. There's really not a limit on sponsorship. If you want to contact me through Facebook, that's probably the best way. On the Queen's page, I run that page, and we can talk a little bit more about that if you're interested.
75th year of the county fair, Monday through Friday, giving away $75 nightly plus other giveaways.
I will say one thing is we went girls from all over the county. We moved the pageant to Mooresville High School, which was great. They have a great facility and they take great care of us up there. So even Mooresville businesses, Martinsville businesses, we're not picky. We'll take any sponsorship or any partnership with you.
Yeah, anybody wants to help out, just get a hold of Daphne or somebody with the fair, and they'll get you in the right spot.
Right.
And anything will help out. Believe me, it's a busy week for the ladies, and there's a lot of them. Once it's all said and done, there's only like 12, 10. How many's in the court normally?
6 this year, I think.
6 is it?
Yeah.
How come I was thinking there was more than that? Were there more than that last year?
We might have had 7 last year, but we are actually adding a spot and taking away one of the Queen finalists because we're adding a runner-up for the Princess.
Oh, cool.
Slay. Okay.
Maverick says hi, Chloe.
Hey, Mav.
But then sometimes you have somebody who's like a rock star like Maxine, and she gets Miss Congeniality and a court spot, so...
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I try.
That helps out.
So she gets to wear 2 sashes around the fair.
Right?
And gets 2 crowns.
Was she the only one doing that last year?
Yep.
Boss as well.
Right. Right. So... That's the other thing, Miss Congeniality, which is voted on by the contestants. That's a really great honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Also,
they're all winners. It's all great honor.
No doubt.
It's fantastic.
I've loved working with all the girls last year, and it's like I said, part of the requirement is if they have social media, I get to view that and follow them. So even after the last year, just seeing where everybody is, it's been pretty cool.
Anything else you want to chat about?
Not right now. Just, again, if you have any questions, reach out to me on the Queen page. We have a big, long Gmail email, but I think just messaging me and then I can give you my phone number and we can get in contact. We look forward to working.
There you go. Was Little Miss Morgan County.
Oh, yes. She was Little Miss Morgan County.
I still have my sash and my crown and my little and I had like a fairy wand that came in. I still have all of
forgot
that.
About
really?
She has the Morgan County hardware. Listen to this. Yes.
Yep,
not to mention probably all of her awards she got showing livestock in her 10 years of 4-H.
You should have brought that little outfit in tonight. We could have seen
Oh, maybe next time we're here, I'll definitely bring it. It might have some cobwebs on it, but
that's
I'll
all
bring
right.
it.
That's fantastic. Ladies, anything else you'd like to say in closing?
Daphne is not as scary as you might think. She actually slays. I was so afraid to meet Daphne and all the other girls, and it's not that bad.
Let me just tell you, Daphne was the one to convince me, because again, we're similar. We are not pageant girls.
Right.
And she was the one who was like, no, you need to do this. Mm-hmm. You're going to do phenomenal. And so if it wasn't for Daphne, I would not be where I'm at right now. So I really appreciate you so much.
Yes, she is truly...
She's a rock
amazing.
Star.
Yes.
She's our number one fair mom.
Yes, 100%.
That's good stuff. My Jonathan Cook was Little Mister. That's awesome, Londa.
Yep.
Little Mister.
I remember handing the crown off. He was there.
Yep.
Well, ladies, it's always an honor to have you all in here. We'll have you back, or I'll come to one of your meetings, and then, of course, after it's all said and done, you either come in here or we'll meet you out at the fair and go live out there like we normally do.
Yay. Thank you so
welcome.
much.
No, my pleasure to have you guys in. So
I think Kevin just told me I was welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome to stop by our booth.
Oh, I'm going to put Chloe to work. Don't worry.
She should. Keep her out of trouble. You're the agent. You're the change. Best of luck. There you go. All right, guys. I'll be back on a little bit later tonight. We've got some announcement to make around 9-ish or so. So, love you guys, ladies. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys later on tonight.